right, so today we decided, well, I decided to do a full day of eating type of day with a workout plan. I'm currently burning my Kodiak cakes, which, as you know from previous Kodiak cake power video, I really love these. I also have, well, let's see if I can do this while holding the camera. This is probably not going to be good, and I burned the bottom because the heat was too high, but that's all right. It'll still taste fine. It's not too bad. I also have this scale. My mom was super clutch and got me this scale. They're the power cakes, but this scale makes everything easier. If you don't know exactly what one serving looks like or whatever, I know personally I always went over the serving size, so weighing it out, it may take a little bit more time, but it's way more accurate, and I think it really helps for prepping or just, you know, macro tracking in general. So we're gonna make that, and I'll show you in the next clip what else we're going to make after this is done. Now, I already weighed out these strawberries. They were about 94 grams. We're just gonna round that up to 100 grams for the MyFitnessPal purposes. We are now adding this Lowe's Food sugar-free syrup, great macros on that, and we have 60 milliliters to put on there. So once we get the cap off and then the extra tab, which I probably should have hooked up my tripod so I wouldn't have to do all of this with one hand, but got it. And then put that back on, pop the cap, and let's get, I don't know how, I'm guessing this is pretty accurate. I've never used a scale for milliliters, but you know, 60 milliliters of syrup is a lot, and when it's sugar-free, having a little bit more makes it just seem like more of a treat. So so it is nice that you can put that much. So 62 milliliters, that's fine. And we have most of this in here so far. So I've never used MyFitnessPal on my iPad, so I'm not exactly sure. Oh, nutrition. Okay, it's actually a lot better. And let's go over to macros. There we go. So macros so far, 2 grams of fat. Focus camera. You can do it. No, it cannot actually. Okay, fine. 48 grams of carbs and 14 grams of protein. So right now what we're probably going to do, and excuse the hat by the way, I didn't realize until after I already recorded the first couple clips that I was wearing this hat, and I'm not really a flat brim hat guy anymore, and I don't really have any hats that I currently like, but the hair was not doing well today, so we had to do what we had to do. But anyway, to get some more protein, right now we are probably going to use these Butterball Natural Inspirations All Natural Turkey Breakfast Sausage Links, and you can get 3 of those in for 5.5 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 11 grams of protein, which will be a great pair. And I know my pancake is getting cold over here, but you know what, it is what it is. And then we're also going to go in the fridge, and I'm not showing my fridge purposely because it is a mess right now. And hopefully these eggs aren't too old. Let's take them over here. We are probably going to do, I mean, we're a little under on the fat, so we could do whole eggs. I might do 2 whole eggs and 2 egg whites, and just get those cooked up in the pan, and I'll show you guys the complete meal when it is done. Here are the totals for the first meal. I actually changed it up a bit from what I said in the last clip. I added some fat-free mozzarella cheese, and so if this will focus this time, which it still won't, let's see if I can manually get it. There we go. 52 grams of carbs, 26 grams of fat, 57 grams of protein, and I'll show you all what the finished product looks like. So you can kindly disregard the eggs. They didn't come out how I normally like them. It's kind of a mix between an omelet and scrambled eggs with cheese mixed in. It's weird. I normally make a perfect omelet every single time, so I messed this one up. I guess the pressure was on. Here's the 1 serving of Kodiak cakes, 100 grams of strawberries, and 3 turkey sausage links. So this is going to be a really good meal. It's a little bit more volume than I normally would at this time of day. It is 12:39. I normally eat something around 11:30 or 12, go to the gym, and then eat a bigger meal afterward. But today is my first official big leg day of the summer where I'm going to push and push and push. It's going to be a mix of high reps and high volume. So we need some food in our stomachs, and look forward to the rest of the day of eating. We have some cool things that I normally don't eat throughout the day, and I'll show you guys that a little bit later. Headed out to the gym, and if I get any good footage, I will include it somewhere in this video, probably following this clip right here. The only thing about going to the YMCA as a gym for this summer is that it gets super packed. There are a lot of younger people, and Rob Lipset has a very good word for it, which I'm not going to say on here because it is vulgar. But anyway, we're gonna see if we can get any good camera setups. And right now I'm just wearing this Champion really thin hoodie, baby blue. I love this thing. I'm just using it to warm up because I like to be really warm on leg days. I'll take it off as soon as I get in there. Wearing an Alphalete shirt underneath. You probably can't see that, but you will in the later video. Anyway, we're gonna head to the gym, and I'll see you in the next clip. Snack for post-gym. Thankfully, I was able to get a PR today. It wasn't expected at all, but somehow it happened. I just decided to deadlift a little bit. This was strictly a leg day where I didn't really want to go heavy. I was practicing squats, really hitting leg extensions, leg curls, calves. Not really going heavy, but I decided to put the bar on the ground, start deadlifting. Anyway, I hit 400 pounds. I can finally say I'm in the 400 pound club, and that's just a personal goal of mine. It's not to go around gloating or anything. But anyway, post-gym snack. We had a Quest bar at the gym. It was the chocolate chip cookie dough one. That's already factored into my macros. And then we have 2 scoops of the natural chocolate whey from Optimum Nutrition, and I'm bringing up my Fitness Pal right now. It's really nice. I didn't know you could have it on both your phone and the iPad. I know it's dumb discovery, but I finally figured it out, and it's cool to go back and forth just in case I don't have one of the devices with me. So after the Quest bar, the 2 scoops, and then this Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt, strawberry. With all that, I'm at 90 grams of carbs, 37 grams of fat, and 138 grams of protein for the day. We're really going to have to try to get those carbs up a bit, and the protein. The fat is in a good spot right now, and it'll put me in a good spot for dinner to add probably 8 ounces of turkey, of ground turkey. We'll see. But anyway, whatever the meal is, I will keep you all updated in the following clips. Meal isn't so pretty, but it's going to work. It is 1 8-ounce patty of ground turkey that I just threw in the frying pan. Put a little bit of this garlic pepper on it, and as you may know, Christian Guzman uses garlic pepper as well, but I have been using garlic pepper. Not that it's competition, but I've been using this since about 7th grade when my grandpa introduced me to garlic pepper. I used to use a different brand. This one's okay. Anyway, this is the Butterball ground turkey. It is 93% lean, 7% fat. So right now, no vegetables or anything to go with this, because later on I will have a meal with some 97% lean chicken and probably add some vegetables to that. All right, so I forgot. Well, actually, I didn't forget. I didn't film last night's last meal intentionally for the full day of eating, only because I got really sick not really sick. I'd had an extreme stomach ache because I went back to the gym after deadlifting 400 pounds earlier in the day. Went back a few hours later to get cardio done, and I did 40 minutes of cardio, steady state, which is a little bit more than I normally do. I normally do 30 minutes, but yesterday I did 40, and I don't know, stomach tightened up. I felt really great after cardio, but I came home, I ended up making 2 whole eggs with fat-free mozzarella cheese, and I was going to make some chicken or something if I felt up to it. Really did not feel up to it. It was just not a good situation. I was like laying in the fetal position, so didn't make any meat. I didn't have the 2 scoops of protein that I was also going to have, so I ended up hitting something like 204 grams of protein, 111 grams of carbs, and 63 grams of fat. Now, obviously a really low carb day, so the 63 grams of fat I am not upset about, and I probably should have somewhere around that amount anyway. So that was it. Sorry for missing the last meal of the full day of eating. Today is the next morning. Hope you enjoyed the video, and there are more to come once I start getting my new macros all figured out. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more fitness, deadlifting, food, car, whatever kind of videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.